want to make sure we get your viewpoints. Okay, so lots of great conversation occurring. It's hard to choose one particular group, but I did. So,
our group actually had a couple of different ideas that have been discussed. One of them was to have more collaborative work, more group work in the classroom, a little bit more hands-on, more interactive work. The kids don't necessarily learn from textbooks as much anymore. They learn from their technology, and they're more involved in visual and actually touching versus just reading about it.
okay, I'm gonna force the sharing here.
We were just along the same line where she said earlier there's a different way to get to the same answer a lot. Well, there's a different opinion of a lot of things. In some of the classes, for instance, government, there's not a right answer. And the classes they take where they can all express their own views and talk it amongst themselves, that's what's going to get them in life. I mean, that's what they're going to have to do to the job force and everywhere else they go. And my son just graduated, that's the things he learned the most from.
Okay, we have one more that I'd like to share right here. And then, of course, anybody else wants to share, we'd love to hear. You guys see me coming and you look away.
We were talking about how the classrooms are set up, and I just noticed a lot more in our classrooms where they're set up as table groups and they are working more together. And when there's a problem within the group and they need some help, they depend on each other as well as the teacher, and so it facilitates the learning. I know a lot of times when I was asked to help explain something to someone else as a student, I actually felt like I learned it more in depth. And I think that a lot of our students are getting that now, being collaborative groups.
Meet with students all across the state in Texas and Oklahoma. And when we meet with the students, we talk to them about what would help you learn, right? What do you need to do more of? And they consistently, I've never walked away from a student group that didn't say, I don't understand why we can't work together more. Why do we have to wait till we get home to text or get online to ask our friends with the help? You know, why can't we do that? They ask me, why can't we do that? Of course, I don't work for the district, so I go, I don't know, but I'll let them know you want to. So Norm, that's something we hear very regular when we're in schools. Why can't we work together more? Okay, so anybody else want to share? So technology, we do want to get your specific input on technology. We already heard from one group about the importance of even the coding piece that's coming in. And they have software even for little bitties that teach them. I came over here and asked how old this little one was. He's 3, right? And he's choosing the number 3 with the objects with 3 and putting them together. So, you know, right, if you're a teacher or a parent or experienced with children, normally whatever we set the expectation for students, what happens? They rise to the occasion, don't they? Right? They do if we just set that expectation high. So what about technology? Because every community is different on how they see technology in the schools and the role that it plays. So in your Enid public schools, what role does technology play? What role would you like to see it play in order to prepare the students for the future? 3 minutes with your group.